Even in the midst of the struggle, I'm like, what if, you know, the enemy will be like, what if he doesn't heal you? What if you're in this pain forever? What if your husband's in pain forever? Child, okay, he's done enough. God has done enough that it'll be okay. Hey, yo. I guess I just talk and I just edit later. So, I mean, I guess first of all, I've been disobedient. I'm always talking about in my content being obedient to God because it's important. I truly believe in it. But there's some things that God calls you to that it's just like, but did I hear you right? For real though? Yeah. And I know what it's like to be disobedient. Okay. Sometimes because you truly don't know, because it's really hard, it affects other people, all the things. But I know that too well, and I know, yeah, the consequences. So, yeah. And once you know, and you don't do it, you don't do what he tells you to do. Anyways, like I feel led to share this season of my life, like this current struggle. So I have shared before, and I wrote a book because God said share your story, right? And so I wrote about my mental health issues. I struggled with depression. I struggled with PTSD, and God healed me and delivered me. Baby, when I tell you, I have to reshare that story all over again because I feel like I went ham and I shared it, and I'm still very much about mental health awareness and sharing my story. I got away from it from a little bit, like on social media, because I'm doing so much work on it, like in real life. You know what I mean? So I got away from it, but I definitely have to go back to going hard about it because when I tell you, it's just the way God came through for me, the way God healed me, the way he delivered me, and then the way he used that to my advantage to be able to help other people and to be able to get paid and paid well. Like, it's not only about that, but it's just like I experienced a different level of wellness because of my obedience to share my story. And I said, man, you have my life, you have everything that I built, you know, even the podcast is about it. But like I said, I kind of got away from sharing my story and everything I went through. And the foundation of the podcast was and is sharing our current struggles. We share about our past struggles to strengthen people, but we share about our current struggles as well, because a lot of times we want to share the testimony after. And he reminded me that I said that because he repeated it again through the prayer that I work with. And she's been on my previous post of, y'all listen, y'all need a session with the purpose for real. And I looked at her because I was like, bro, I said that because that's how I built TCW and why I built the community well, because it was about sharing your current struggles and taking from the well, taking from the village that you have in order to be strengthened, because that's what it's about. It's about community care and taking care of one another and being well individually so we could be well as a community, right? And then he's like, yeah, you need to share about your current. And I'm like, you want me to do what? Share what? Share about your current struggles. And that is hard for me, mostly because I do remember, like, there's some people in my life, in my life before, that kind of used what I went through with mental health issues to not take responsibility for stuff and be like, you know, basically like, oh, you were struggling with mental health issues, so it's really you, it's the way you're perceiving things. And I'm like, no, it's because you're toxic. Anyways, and I can't allow what other people perceived or said, or even how people perceive the content that I post, to not share my story and to not be obedient, because I may be holding back the answers that somebody else needs, you know. And man, that hits me like a ton of bricks every time that somebody, just one person, if even just one person is encouraged by what I share in my story or my content, then that's it. And so I have to push through, because I've been trying to figure out like how to push through with my content, because it feels different. And I know I'm all over the place, and hopefully y'all watch, but like, all right, I also don't have a lot of storage, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But basically right now it's just a hard season. I have a fibromyalgia diagnosis. And I say I have the diagnosis because I don't have the thing. I'm not going to agree with it and all the things, the reality of it is I'm in a lot of pain. I'm having a flare up right now that's lasted for a few weeks, while also navigating a lot of other challenges, and one of them being my husband having a medical condition. He was born with it, so it's been years, but just times when he doesn't feel well, and I won't elaborate and go into detail, but like solo parenting, and having to, you know, care for certain things, and we're partners, we're a team, but when your teammate isn't feeling well, you got to take over stuff, right? And caring for one another in that way. And you know, so yeah, it's just been a really difficult season. And so I guess I'm supposed to be highlighting how I get through this season, how God gets me through these seasons, because I felt like I was supposed to share when my mom passed, and that's crazy, but like navigating grief, you know, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it, but I felt pulled to do that, and I'm feeling that same pull again, and so I just have to be obedient. With all that being said, we'll be talking about all the things. I'll still be sharing all, you know, all the things, but yeah, it's Saturday. I've been in bed mostly, like from couch to couch. It took me like 4 hours to plan meals and, you know, actually do groceries for grocery pickup. Like, it's a struggle bus, but we did it. I was like, if I have no energy today and I only have a little bit of energy, I'm going to use it for food, right? To use food as medicine. So yeah, let's go make some wellness shots. I'm gonna make 2 like salads, and like hopefully I have energy. I want to make like a Bolognese raw spaghetti thing. I don't know, child, some raw food, and just meal prep some stuff so we can have some healthy stuff, and hopefully I can get my body reset and get this inflammation down, and hopefully it'll help my husband as well. So let's go do that. Ow. Boys, come on. Y'all playing too much. Oh, I brought the wrong thing. Grant.
Yes, you're the best.
Devotion, pour out on the feet of Jesus. How bad is this? They gave me messed up mint. What are these? To the wellness shots. And a little funnel. Aww. So cute. What is not? Yeah. Re-explain to these kids. Oops. Oh, no. Okay. Go ahead, go give it to Daddy. So, yes, hang on, Gigi. You don't have any cuts or bruises, Gigi. You're okay, mamas.
I saw something that was red on my foot.
So I'm an hour and a half in, and all I've done is these little fruit cups and the wellness shots. I am so tired. Whew. But I'm like, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna persevere. I have to get these done. Well, I did get everybody to get a shot. My husband actually had 2. Let me show you. So these are little shots, immunity and wellness shots. And I did these. I still have to clean up this whole mess. I got this. I can do this. I should not be drinking Alani at 9 p.m. but I have to push through. It's either that or I'm gonna continue to feel like crap. So I'm like, I'm gonna feel better. I have to push through. Cheers. Up next, watermelon and pineapple juice. So I haven't gotten the color right. This is supposed to be watermelon and like a bunch of, it don't look pretty. It tastes all right. I'll get there eventually. All right. It is 10:15. It's not that late, but I'm exhausted. I still have more to do. I shouldn't show you this mess. I'm gonna show you this mess. Wait. And I'm gonna put the food away on like the dishes, but I'm not gonna go ham cleaning. Well, I'm still not done. I'm gonna do like salads in a jar. I still have to make something to eat. It's 10 o'clock at night. And then I'm gonna watch a movie with the boys. So the living room, everything's a mess, and it's gonna stay like that. But as I was cooking, I was like, you know, sorry, I'm mad close. You know, I'm thinking about like just everything going on, and I'm like, I went hard. When I was in the world, I went hard. You know what I mean? And it's like, I know some people probably like, girl, why you mention Jesus so much? Because Jesus saved me. Okay? Even in the midst of the struggle, I'm like, what if, you know, the enemy will be like, what if he doesn't heal you? What if you're in this pain forever? What if your husband's in pain forever? Child, okay, he's done enough. God has done enough that it'll be okay. That it'll still proclaim Jesus. That it'll still be like, you are good. You're good. You're sovereign. You're kind. You're so... Because we say it when things are good, but can you say it when things are bad? And even if they don't, you know, come out the way you want it to, you know, my life belongs to you. You know, I love and adore you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. And, you know, I still believe, I still have faith that God will heal. He will heal. He did it before. He's going to do it again. But my job is not to figure out how or when, but to continue to believe and to do my part, to praise and to not complain. That's a big one, because I am like, my tolerance for pain is very low, very low. And I'm like, ow, ow, ow. So real talk, that's my area of growth. It's like, I'll smile and I'll praise and I'll worship and all that, but I'm also gonna complain. I really have to delete some stuff. Hopefully I can show you all like the final product of like the stuff I did. But I'll definitely come back and I'll get it together with deleting and making room. But yeah, God is good. God is good. God is good. God is good. All right, let's see how much storage. Did the salads, the juice, infused water. I prepped some fruit. I feel like at least we're stocked. Okay, we're stocked. It looks pretty.